share with you our views relating to how we must contribute in ensuring that all of us, even yourself as you leave this university, become the brand ambassadors for the same TUT. And that's what the branding is all about. Yes, I'm a product of the most notorious campus. I was the last president of TNG. If you go back before TUT was formed in 2004, you will know what it represented then. However, the others that come later couldn't understand. I guess it's the fail on us to hand over correctly. To the extent that people don't understand that not always that you burn. No, we did burn cars, not movable cars. There were wrong cars that were not moving, that were seated tight, occupying our space. We take the principal and put him inside and pour with petrol and say, you're going to sign. And you sign. After I get out, we torch them. Because they were just making our campus look bad. Therefore, if you have to deal with that context, you will understand. Now, I think we need to understand that the TUT is a product of a very sacrifice and some trade-offs. Pilani talks about it. Remember when we were to agree on your motto that we empower you and why we must not impose you in that logo. So that we must push you out and release you to the market. Because we believe that you are the salt of the world. You must go lead in your own area. We did that work until the 11 hours, early in the morning. In actual fact, at that point in time, I was still drinking. And therefore, we couldn't resolve it. We had to go get those who profaned Staden and his colleagues. So let's go drink. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, we had already reached an agreement. Therefore, we knew how to push our boundaries. But like I said, these are sacrifices that came from the strength and the weaknesses that we saw from both the three campuses, or the three universities, or three technicons then, which they have their own stamina to take in that fashion. And therefore we believe that it is our responsibility collectively that we must at all times ensure that we continue to remain at the apex of both transformation, which is part and parcel of not everyone is touched on rebranding. You rebrand while you're transforming. You can't be recycling the same. I have seen some of the issues I saw, my colleagues, that you have a scenario where in leadership either you recycle the same material and you expect something to perform. It does not work. It does not work. Therefore, if you realize that the leadership was a problem, you change it, you put a better aspect as such. I'm saying 11 years ago, as we said, we are asking you as this new constituency now, that you must be able to approach and ask the far-reaching questions. That is to say, why are the conditions remain the same in other areas? I went to Soshanguve campus when President Zuma was here. I went to the office of SASCO. I went to the office of ASASCO, of PASMA, YCL, and others. And when I entered there, what I saw there was a different conditions than what I know 11 years ago. People, there's a sponge inside an office, it's chaos. Now, these are students of leadership offices. They can't maintain it. Do you expect them to maintain the brand? They can't even maintain their own brand where they do their strategies. Hence, I'm saying there are conditions that has remained unchanged that we need to be able to engage and say, no, it can't be correct. And it's only you, from the perspective of where you come from, that can assist us in dealing with these things. We know if you go to the Vantumi campus, if we put it, if we put it where Pretoria campus, if you correctly know where it's located, that's why I say Vantumi. That's why the transformation must also deal with how do you rebrand. Because graveside there is not Pretoria West graveside. It's Vantumi. Go to Atrachville and ask them where they're going to bury. They will tell you. So people must know our roots. As we rebrand this entity, we must rebrand it to change so that it also reflects what we represent as we move forward. And the last thing which we must do is that why do we see or continue to see protests yearly on. Or there's a new phenomenon called the August Revolution. You know? Yes, I'm trying to show you that we see these things, but it's in you sitting here that can arrest some of these tendencies. Because as others have said, some of the people who lead these aspects, people who are just lazy, sitting, having nothing to do. Therefore, you are busy with your first degree, they are waiting to do their second or third degree, and therefore they have got no problem, even if they are dealt with. You know? Therefore, you got to be able to take leadership. You must lead from the front. As we said, not everyone is a leader, but you must lead. I'm saying that as convocation, we're saying that we must also ask a very, you see, branding and rebranding comes at a cost. We're saying about that NSFAS problem 1, 2, 3, all those stuff. But you have got a very diverse university that has got footprints everywhere. We must ask ourselves, why not donate some of these campuses to their own provinces and focus on your central area? Why do you want to maintain Limpopo? For who? Give it to Univen. If you can't give it to Mangwe, why do we have to deal with the Northwest, in Mpumalanga? Those are hard questions that you must ask yourself. So you don't look inwards, you look outside, outwards as brand leaders. As I conclude, Chair, that we must say to ourselves that one of the issues that you must ask and advocate for and task your SRC, that I came from an old campus that understood the role of parents. It understood the role of parents in governance to an extent that we had a parents' committee that sit in council.